Chapter 4 The Darkness Unleashed. In the depths of the palace, King Void sat upon his throne, his mind clouded by the dark influence of the entity known as Darkness God. The once proud ruler was but a puppet, a vessel through which the malevolent being sought to spread its influence throughout the universe. King Void, a sinister voice whispered in his mind, "You will do as I command. You will serve as my instrument of destruction, my harbinger of chaos." Void's eyes flashed with a dark energy as he nodded obediently, his every thought and action guided by the will of Darkness God. And as he looked out over his kingdom, he sensed a power unlike any he had ever encountered, a power that threatened to unravel his carefully laid plans. "Saitama," Void muttered to himself, his gaze narrowing with suspicion. "There is something about him, something that sets him apart from the others." And so, Void devised a plan to test the true extent of Saitama's abilities. He would send him on a dangerous mission, one that would push him to his limits and reveal the full extent of his power. "Saitama," Void called out, his voice echoing through the halls of the palace. "You have been chosen for a special assignment. There is an island on the outskirts of Brawlhalla that is on the verge of collapse. I need you to go there and retrieve a rare material that is essential to our kingdom's survival." Saitama nodded, his expression unreadable as he prepared to embark on his mission. But little did he know that the island he was about to journey to was teeming with monsters of unimaginable strength, all under the control of Darkness God. As Saitama made his way to the island, he couldn't shake the feeling of unease that gnawed at the pit of his stomach. The air was thick with an oppressive darkness, and he could sense the presence of powerful beings lurking in the shadows. But as he stepped foot onto the island, Saitama's senses sharpened, his focus honed to a razor's edge, and with a single punch, he dispatched each monster that crossed his path, their cries of agony echoing through the night. With the rare material in hand, Saitama returned to Brawlhalla, his task complete. But as he presented the material to King Void, he couldn't help but notice the shock and disbelief in the ruler's eyes. What manner of being are you?" Void stammered, his voice tinged with fear. Saitama shrugged nonchalantly, his expression unchanged. "Just a guy who's good at punching monsters," he replied with a grin. But as he walked away, Saitama couldn't shake the feeling that something dark and sinister lurked beneath the surface of Brawlhalla, a darkness that threatened to consume everything in its path. And as he pondered the true nature of his powers, he knew that he would have to confront the source of this darkness head-on if he ever hoped to bring peace to the world.